I believe we all know how I've gotten this far, right? We're following. So this one we want it to be in the middle. Okay, so go to our styles, alignment, we say center. Okay, so we're done with that. Okay, we're not done. The color, what color are we working with? White. So change text color, drag this to the edge to give us white. Okay, so now we can work on this other one. This other one says, I can't really see it, but I think it says I can't really see it, but I think yes. I think I have it on my phone. I might be able to see it on my phone. Let me see. I think for 3 days only. Not really seeing it, but it's manageable. For 3 days only, what should happen? It says for three. Okay, I think this offer, probably the offer is going to last for 3 days. For 3 days only. For 3 days only, we have dropped the prices for all our. Okay, for 3 days only, we we have dropped all our prices, all our prices. Let me just use something from my head. For 3 days only, we've dropped all our prices, and by today's date is 10, 11, 12, 13, and by 13th February, prices will go back to normal. So let's just do this like that. So you can see align to center here. Okay, remember the way to edit text and this thing is not is a little similar, but you have some advantages. Like if we're editing headline now, we don't have this quick option to just edit from here. If we want to align to the middle, we have to go to styles, but since we are working with text, we can quickly just do that here. So we've aligned it to the middle. The next thing is color. This color is still white, so color, no, not link color, text color will be white. Okay, will be white. So what's the next thing we have? Okay, so the next thing is, then we have our this thing, picture, price and button and all that, still on the same this thing. Oh, okay. Okay, so we're going to use what we're looking for, picture, button, and okay, should have something you can use for that. We would have used this one, oh, but it's not free, it's locked. So just let's look for something that is free that we can use to achieve that. Let me try this. We can achieve that. Image position to the left. Image to the left. Let me see if a button would fit into that place. No, I want the button to be not entering. I want the button to be here. Um, okay, let me check if I'll see something else. If I don't, then we'll find a way to work with this one.
So why are these ones locked?
Because you have to pay. You have to create an account, a paid account with Elementor, and then use it. But it depends on how much you are making from what you are doing. If you have the money, you can do that. But most people who use paid Elementor are like people who get to build a lot of sites all the time, so it wouldn't cost you much to do that. But most of the things you need are usually free. Just that if you want to do like extra, then you now start. You have to pay. You have to pay. So okay. Let's see. Let's achieve that first. Okay. So let's find a way to get this to fit what we want. So what we have here is dollars 87 and 180 euros. So I'm just going to work on this. So this is going to be 87. Chairman, hold on. 87. Then the other one is euros. Where's my euros? Can't find euros here. So let me just look for euros sign or symbol, whichever. So this is it. Yeah. So dollars and euros at they said euros is at what? 180, 180 euros. And then I think the color is still white. Okay, predominantly white. So go to our text. Our style, so it's our color content. Color is white. Oh, no, I've switched it. Let me see content. Okay, it's changing. Let's see. That's changing. Okay. This is what we are working on. Styles. Content spacing. Okay. Yes. Then the next thing we have is this one. It's still going back to blue. I think it's network, but in this one we have. I honestly don't know what this is, right? But I'll just improvise. So I'll just maybe leave. I'll just say this shoe is produced or what is produced in Nigeria. It's produced in Nigeria. was produced in Nigeria. Then let's go to our style, content spacing. Take it a little close to that one.
So our shoe is W.
You said?
Our
Oh,
shoe.
okay. I'll correct that. I want this to break. I want this to break vertical alignment. This middle. Okay. No, the vertical alignment is top.
What's the image chasing?
The one is for the image. It's for this image.
Okay, okay.
Then content, typography, content size. We have a content size small. Width, transform, styles, normal italic, line height. Something I'm looking for later spacing
Okay.
and word spacing.
But then the line height work is
No, it's not even. No, that's not what I'm looking to break it, but it will break by itself. I'm looking to break it from here so that everything is underneath this one.
okay. Instead of long.
Yes. We'll find that out later though. Text shadow. Okay, so okay, we said the text, the shoe is not spelled properly.
Spelled you see, it has broken here.
Yeah, it has not broken at the other side, but it will break. Um, it will break actually. Our It's breaking here because this is mobile view on this image. That's why it's compressing it. While using desktop, that's why it's just showing all. Then the next thing we have is we've done our image. Okay, the image itself. So let's just say
Still shoe.
yes. I'll just use this one. Then have our button. Have our button. So we can just do a little advanced setting and then move it to the top. Move it to the top a little. That should do. Then our button is red. Then our content is shop now. Shop now. What happened? Did I change it to black?
Mistakenly clicked on that.
Oh, okay. So just to increase button size. Button size should okay. No. Type is default success. No. Okay. It's not changing. It's not changing. I have to look for that later though. It's not changing. Wait. I'll change that later. I have to look for it. Let's just. So the next thing we have is we have something similar on the other side. I have something similar on the other side. So I'll just right click and duplicate this. And I'll drag it as I didn't want to use this. Let me introduce a grid just here first. Then we'll do our 2 by 1. So I'll just drag this and put it here. I'll drag this and put it here. Also drag this button. Jennifer, you should, whatever he's doing, you should do it downstairs. I don't want them to temper with anything around that solar. Please, let him go and do it downstairs. There are plenty naked wires there. Okay, let me just try to bring in a new button entirely. This is not. It's going to chase the other one out. Go downstairs now. Discuss with their Mr. Yuba. They should show him now. Um, should come in here. Why is it not coming in here? I'm trying increasing that a bit so. Like we might need to. Okay, let me let me do this another way. See. Let's bring in our column again and let's just do 2. Let's do 2 by 2. Then I'll move this here. I'll move this here. I'll move this here. Let me duplicate. I've moved it to the other side. Okay. So we can do this like this. Then where's our content spacing image height? subject fits fill contain exclude non-default, but I reduce default with. Okay, so let's do the same thing here. Image, increase our width. Let me see the settings on this one. This person is 8. And our other type is default. Other type is default. This one, other type is what? Still default. So why is it not? Okay, let me just duplicate this one and replace this one. And I'll just get rid of that one. So we have our. So you just to duplicate this once again. Duplicate, duplicate one more time. So we have it 4 places, and we have still on the same. Still on this, we have another header. So just to bring in our header, put it at the bottom, and then we have a little text. Put it at the bottom. Then it says people say something about us. People say something about us. Then we'll move it to the middle. Yes, and make it white. Then for this one, whatever it says, I'm just gonna write that. Then to the middle, then color it white. And what do we have next? We have our star rating and all that. So just go back to our elements and look for our rating, star rating. Should be somewhere. Rating. So we'll put it, or before we even put rating, we have 3 columns here. 1, 2, 3. So remember that means we have to use our grid. So we want 3. No, not that. Okay, it's 3, right? 3 by 1.
Yes.
Then what we have is this a little header and then text. So star, header, icon. So let me explain something quickly. This place where it says upload
Upload.
SVG, right? So if you design your own how you want your own star to look, right? Instead of this star that is there, you can upload how you want your own star to look, and that's what will be reflecting there. Okay, that's what that is for. Alignment to be center. Okay, that is not even center, it's actually from here. So style, size, color is still yellow. There's nothing else basically. So the next thing is just text. To bring in text. This is not entering, so we'll have to might have to use multiple columns, then adjust it to be there. That's what we'll probably need. That's what we'll have to do. So let me just introduce another column somewhere, and then make it 3 by 3. I'll make it 3 by 3. Then we'll go ahead and do the same thing. Bring in the star first. Bring in the headline. This process is going to be too long. Let me see if I can find something that would make that easier for us. Would this work? No, this wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. It would have been a perfect fit, but it wouldn't work. That would have been perfect, but it wouldn't work. So we're just going to forum. It won't work. We would have easily just used the review, but it's a paid feature. That's why we're trying to manually do it. Would have just used this, but it's paid. Okay, so let's just do it manually then, it's fine. So we'll use this. So the first thing we want to do is, okay, let's work on this first. So it's going to be, this is going to be 1 by 3, 1 by 3. So our star, text, and then text editor. Okay, so we'll do it like this, and then we'll say this is what supposed to be a name of a person, so we'll just say this is Kosi Emanuela. Okay, um, Kosi Emanuela. Then the next thing we have is um probably what they said about the brand. What's that? Right there. Restart it or restart it now. Then and the thing has not expired. So it has expired it to show us. So I'll just say um this, or better still, their shoes make me feel like I am floating. The feet pains I usually experience are all gone. Okay, so that's it. Um, Align. No, we're going to align it here. Decrease. Let me say increase. You know, no, that's not giving me what I want. It's not decreasing, so that's fine. So I'll just use that. Then, okay, so let's just work on it a little. So this one, starting with our star, we probably want to, okay, our star does have some little space, so we can just increase our spacing a little like this.
Okay.
Then go to our advanced, our margin. I want to push it to the left a little, to the left. So I'm done with that. Then for Kosi Manual, I want to take it up a little. Kosi Manual, so I want to take it up. So I'll just change the text color to our white that we've been working with. Then I want to take it up a little. So take it to the top
Top.
a little. I think this will do. Then what people are saying, the actual comments, I also want to take it to the, but I'll change the text color first, make it white, then switch to advanced and take it to the top. So this is one thing you can do with Elementor that you cannot do with classic editor. Okay, you can't do serious manipulations like this. So we have that there. So it's just that we have it three places, right?
Yes.
So our this thing, our column should have made it to be 3 by 3 by 3, three places. That's what we should have done. So instead of 1 by 3, probably would have just said 3 by 3. Okay, 3 by 3. But you can see that is now messing up everything. Let me just undo that first. Josie. Okay. Okay, so let me just introduce another grid, and then I'll do the same. So I'll now make it 3 by 3 here now. Okay. Oh, okay. This no, this one has to go up anyway. So what I'll do is, since we want our star, I don't know why this box is disappearing though. So let me just bring in a text here. Then let's bring in, okay, instead of the text, let me undo that and bring in the star first. Why is my Ctrl Z not responsive like this? Okay, bring in the star, then bring in the text, the header, then bring in the other one. Then let me just replicate that process again to see if it fixes the problem. Bring in this, bring in this, bring in text editor. The only thing now is, since this is 3 places, let's see if we can, okay, so switching it to flexbox just gives us exactly what we are looking for. um, let me increase the height. Like I accidentally deleted the other one completely, so I'll just bring this again and set 3 by 3, then I'll bring those things again. So since we're looking for 1 2 3, 1 2 3, so okay, so I'll do that again. So it's going to be our rating, our headline, and our text. So that's one. And again, our rating, headline, text.
And the last one.
And the last one, let's see.